boy. Yes. The bag's open. Come on, you fucker. Open. Oh, right, it's got a combination on it. There we go. And I'm waiting in queue. Whatever, the bag's open. Hope you're all well this evening. I've had a long day, so I'm gonna chill with some Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, maybe it isn't God's Revel. Well, I may have to update my title. Back. Oh, I am correct. Excellent. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah, Kari, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Yishtola's suggestion, I began providing said ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Y'shtola and Estinian. Then go collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, I might ask you to fetch Zero. She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuji and Kama. It seems she has grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. As I walk through the river and jump down a waterfall. Yeah, I can't use a mount in here because it's a city. Jump down the stairs, break my legs. It didn't fall far enough to break my legs. Waist and a size. That is a pretty sick view.
Everyone is so carefree.
Yeah, that happens.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end. At times, a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die.
Stop opening. Don't want to chat with myself.
I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-centered heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
You butter or broccoli?
So you're heading back now.
You
Then as
want?
per our bargain, I will go as well.
What do you think, Alan?
Need it plugged in?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine doesn't have that. Once it's dead, it's dead.
I spent a few extra bucks on the rechargeable link, and that's a lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
mine was like 23.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
You just gotta get it from the right place.
right. I got mine from a place down by where Remedy is. That was the company I was going to work at the factory for, but unfortunately they texted me today, said because of my background they can't work with me. Which sucks, but at least I still have my other jobs.
What other jobs?
You know the ones.
Oh, yeah.
Prison Cafe, Sloppy Joe's.
So that thing you ran around, took a whole fucking drug test for.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Just bring that up now?
I didn't want to ruin the mood earlier.
Bro. That's fucking terrible.
Right? But at least I didn't jump the gun and quit my other two jobs for that. I am pissed. Come on. Alright, that hid all of the edges. One more share. Wonder. Yeah, I gotta get a new one. I'll worry about that after I finish the story. Bye bye, Walmy. Yeah, my free company is undergoing a bit of a slow season in the interim between patches. But once the new one comes out, I expect everyone will be back.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more. What is it?
A dragon.
He's calling.
What in the world?
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire. I thought I was in the void.
No, it's this side.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
I gotta put that door back. Here's Johnny! Nah, that would be through the door with an axe.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies,
Looks like we're going on a
but your
trip.
return to the void will have to wait.
told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Khan until we return.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
On to Tertium, then.
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Gods Revel. Lands tremble. I think this is the patch where the raid series was introduced as well. By all accounts, Ajayas is Golbez's prisoner. Yet she was in the source. It could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go to find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
And they're not any taller.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead.
Waters. Gotta stay hydrated.
With the nation and the national filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
I got an idea who the next emperor should be. Lucia.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th. After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm going to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me too. Surely there was room enough for me and Rahar in the undersea vault.
Sorry, I thought you were busy.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galmar. Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary? I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of void sent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants.
Reapers.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful void-sent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Yeah, Golbez probably opened up a rift just big enough for the dragon to call out.
We've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot, nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much.
Time for a dungeon.
Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start, though the question of how to get there remains.
Indeed.
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Right, the way out's up here. Oh, great. One more. I didn't get any of the new cards. Oh well. That one with the 2 A's would have been useful for certain. Wait, I can use a mountain here. More like it. Just need 2 more and I can recreate the opening of Final Fantasy VI. Yes. Oh, Calvin, what a welcome surprise. Kari. I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest it's an inconvenience for us, but we'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt, Julius, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefings, so you come at a good time. This is about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they are coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manilius caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with the Void Sin and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And then, when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land, and have come in search for her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alvino tells us they're not easily reached. I'm afraid so. The deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should you still be over in Cerulia Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Hi there, Ruzavant. How's it going? Just playing some Final Fantasy after a long, unproductive day. Perhaps the former engineers at Tappa's Den. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's good. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know people there that are quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in local geography. Alice, was it? I wish to speak with you. Word, thank you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Trapper's Den? We can chat on the way. Right. Here. Alright, don't need to teleport. I can just ride. Come, Sidra! While it feels slow, it moves at the same rate as other mounts. And on to the next cutscene.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it before we do. Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. Don't mess with the white mage. Fire. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now, thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Ali say. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we're actually hoping to ask you a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcrafter pad, the one abandoned in Cerulean Engines. We're told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth. That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please, come with us back to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So far, so good, Kari. Let's be on our way. Yes, nice and warm. Better get across the lake quickly so I don't fall through. Don't mess with me. You saw what happened to your family member. Hello, Miner. Goodbye, Miner. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountains, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. But let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Kari? How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Kari, looks like you're with me then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go out and patrol the Eblan Rhine. Shall we? T-Rex! Come on, Rex, let's find some meat. Void scent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any void scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. There we go. I hope I won't need that in the next 30 seconds. Hit the wrong button when I went to dash. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant void scent. But I'll bet there's one in here. There's not a single rose on that thing. Doesn't matter now. Oh, there they are. Ride the tiger. See his stripes, but you know he's clean. Wait, that's a leopard. Ride the leopard. You can see his spots, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Oh, there's more. I didn't realize Vilekin were void scent, but then again, I think I saw these guys in the one of the void cutscenes working for Barbarisha. Just one more location to find. Exploring the just my aunt and her trip to Japan. I want to go to Japan one day. Really should have when I had all that money. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant void scent. And that's the quest. Come on, Kamui, let's go.
All finished, are we? Good.
Anyone still watching?
Cold
Sound
doesn't
off in
let up,
chat.
does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Doing your best. Anyone can see that.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to.
Whatever you say, Chopper.
Still, I appreciate your support. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else.
Xenos was a bad
Seems like
dude.
we're all right. Like you and me.
Yeah, you should have seen her in action. Meanwhile, at Tertium,
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
all Garleans have a third eye. In case you're wondering what that gem on their forehead is.
This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Say something odd.
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. We stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim Steppe-style dumplings. Buds, they call them. Never had a dumpling? It's like the kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or steam.
I want one.
We have our own recipes in Garlemald, too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right?
That looks delicious.
I should warn you, though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
everyone is here. Excellent.
No, everyone isn't here.
I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Calvin. I
Yep.
came to retrieve the vape.
Here you are.
You live streaming?
I am.
What up, chat?
I don't think anybody's in chat.
Chat, what up?
That message is from like half an hour ago.
Word. What'd they say?
Alphino, Alize.
Forgive me the interruption, but I've come with grave news. A horde of Void Scent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? But Y'shtola and the others? Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. If you ask me to put my life on the line, without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help. I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand and watch this encampment? That way more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Y'shtola and the others and assist with the evacuation. Tertium will be fine. Julius and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Void Scent. If it comes to it, we must prepare for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Kari? Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Let's begin.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Void sent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Get wrecked.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
There's some.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Oh snap.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass. More of them. Still more.
Oh dear. Oh gosh, I don't appear to have an actual heal. I gotta rely on bloodbath.
Hello. He's on chat right now.
Hey. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh.
What's the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then?
Uh-oh.
Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
And now we can get back to our business.
too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who? You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estimian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together.
All right.
Character development. Love to see it.
I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
It's just chilling on his ball. Uh-oh. I'm the tank! Oh.
Stay sharp.
Come on, you motherfucker! Shit.
This has gone on long enough. I will. Now! Let's buy her some time.
Shit. Okay, there we go. Nice. Because I'm a survivor, motherfucker.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you.
No. If it was not for you and the others, I...
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
What happened? That AC seems to have a mind of its own. Yeah.
You'll have no debt.
Sometimes it'll get ridiculously hot in here and just not kick on. David told me to just keep it at 63.
63.
Yeah.
If anything, I owe you a week's worth of goods.
Woods. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Julius has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go fight all those void sent on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one Come on, brain. One booze would suffice. I think someone has someone has been a bad influence on her. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. Relief is writ plain on Alphino's face. As Alice said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risks life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not soon be forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Apologies for the delay. I finished replenishing my ether. Full glad am I to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers not the least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void sent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void sent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport, which is how Alice, Kari, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void sent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby, meaning more of them can just come in through at their leisure. It seems that the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manilis, as you intend. What's the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational. I believe Reacher is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulean Engines? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end will heed it. Then perhaps I will understand your answer. I would also like to join you in tracing the void scent to their origin, though it would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the void scent are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. Sounds like Julius has a crush. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo boarding? Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Naturally. I realized about the time I took that quarter, crap, I'm gonna have to travel just as long from Camp Broken Glass as I would have from Tertium. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Vashon's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoths are ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you where you need to go. You're too kind. Thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Right. As tempting as that is, I'm a white mage. Right. Uh-oh. And glare. Refresh dial. Oh. Now it's time for dungeon. Be safe out there. Oh, shoot. And the first boss, Albion, a giant Yeti creature. Oh dear. That's freaking cool. I got hit. Oh gosh. Ah! Shit. And he is down. That should be an upgrade for my machinist. Yay! Oh dear. handled it. Edda? Scarecrow chase. Sounds like my kind of chase. Yeah. Whenever you see that eye, be sure to turn around, otherwise something bad will happen. Either you'll get dazed, you'll die, or sometimes you'll even turn to stone. Ouch. And continuing. I died. Oh no. Oh, right, I had a debuff I wasn't aware of. What did I target? Back. Oh. So bad. I got to do better. Lord, imagine doing this with trusts. Danger Dorito. Word. All need to be in one. No, that's not it anymore. I'm lying, but what's the harm? Heck. Oh, the burrito got me. Ah. No! Danger, Dorito. I get it now. Eee! Aw, I didn't launch it in time. Now I'm gonna lose it. Whoop, whoop. I floated in the air for a few seconds before I, in Looney Tunes style, fell. Giant enemy crab. Attack the giant enemy crab for massive damage. Yeah, he's pretty accurate.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourself. I bring my all to bear.
Ah. How was that? That was... I didn't get hit once in that, and I was right in the middle of it. Nails. Oh god. That's mine down. I was the first one to get my nail down. We killed your nails, dude. We're not getting swallowed by nothing. Hack. Because we're kicking your ass. And that kill was mine. All 3 commendations. Nice.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the brave.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Chewing. So we have discovered the source of the void scent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewhere, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Allag, Emperor Zande created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Kari's vision, Golda has let his archfiends feed on Ajaya's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate, it does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ajaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cagnazo's part in it that he had finished? You may now enter Lapis Manilis or the park blah blah blah. Varshan stares at the floor despondently. Oh, Ajaya, what has become of you? Even your eyes should be so spent of ether. I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer. But how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Vritra. I appreciate that you're upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You are right. In the meantime, I will help Elfino and Alisei back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. I'm reminded of back when I had friends in this game. We'd sit in a big circle in these chairs. I was given one so I could join them. But one of them went crazy, and another one, well, it is how it goes. Life and all. Scared a lot of them back when I was on the dope. I'll reiterate here though, I'm never touching that shit again. I don't see Reacher with you. Is everything alright? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, I thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of void scent. I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alphino, he's set his sights on the cerulean spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel will keep people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting cerulean. We're about to return to the spring. If you've a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estenian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and Yshtala mind helping us with our search then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring, then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with cerulean. Bottomless barrel. This is less a container and more of a sieve, given its condition and visible holes. Dilapidated barrel. This same text. Sturdy barrel. Yeah, I guess by bottomless barrel it meant nice. Oh, I see. I didn't even realize I had this. I definitely didn't order anything from Japanese KFC, so I wonder how I got it. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Estenian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. She doesn't have an English accent. Come on, Cal. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with cerulean containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return.
Is Vitra not back yet?
There's the boy.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
I suppose this is where we'll part ways for now. Although we have every faith in you, we will pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zira. Take care till next time. Till next time. Zero wishes to know your next destination. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Now, all that matters here have been settled, yes. But first we should return to Radon's farm to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Megaduta. Bye-bye, random Dragoon. Right.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
It wasn't good, whatever it was.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far. Let's go.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo with a boom. A man then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Bafla Al is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Khan Yatsen's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature were sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
I'll see to the fiend. I figure I got time for a trial before I finish up.
I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany her?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
We know the fiend was headed north, but that leaves a lot of ground for us few to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? I know people who may have seen something. In other words, you seek the help from the locals? If you think it's best, then very well. So where to then? The great work and the encampment at the Hamsa hatchery? If both places are to the north, then people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I will head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. Right. Excuse me. Oh, you wanna fuck with me? I saw the light over the Baflu remnants too, did you? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to keep watch here. If you learn anything, be sure to let us know. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Baflu remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Kadga. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at the Baflau remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Kadga? By the sisters, had I learned of this sooner. Never mind, there's no time to waste. Now apprised of the situation, Nabdeen is eager to take action. Confound it, we were so concerned with the explosion that we failed failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Is there a way to the top of Khadga? What? You mean to go there to investigate? Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish. We will leave this in your hands. The Giant's Gull grounds are situated at the base of Khadga. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Ketnor, for instance. He has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. You want to climb Khadga? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with Sramur. He climbs like a langur, and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. I really need to stop hitting the shift key when I'm going for control. Or as Homer Simpson called it, Catarl. How to reach the top of Khadga? After what has happened, that should be the last place anyone sane would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it, under these conditions I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright?
Hello, can you hear me? We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it. This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Ashdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
Rubicante.
Such an exquisite sight. Some vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
billed as his champions, I presume.
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire. A monster in flesh, yet in spirit I remain a man, a prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world, until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
In his original appearance in Final Fantasy IV, before the boss fight against him, he'd heal the entire party to full. Mount Ordeals. That name's nostalgic. Instant queue, even at midnight. Nearly 1 a.m. I'm definitely gonna end the stream after this fight. After all, by the time it's over, I'll have cracked the 3-hour mark. What the heck? I hate to do this. Oh. Yeah, I made a mistake. Hi. Yeah. Well. That was embarrassing. My apologies to that party. If it's any consolation, now I have to wait 30 minutes to do the dungeon. So, with it being near the 3-hour mark, I'm going to stop for now. I'll pick up in another half hour to 45 minutes and do the battle proper. Calvan's Bag of Tricks closed.